is what I was telling you. It's touch it. It's something like it's a rock, but it's not natural. It's artificial, but it's a rock that has been molded and it came out like that. When you look at this one, these are river pebbles. We usually have different types. We have the white one, we have the black one, we also have blue one. Even if you look at this one, it's not the same color as this. These are river pebbles, and they are mostly removed from rivers and even in the lakes. We have this one, these are mazeras. They usually come from Mombasa or Marigat, but this one, they came from Mombasa. We have different colors. You can see we have a yellow, gray, and even black. So what we usually do, we use mortar. That's why I was telling you that we use the building aspect also, because we use mortar and we place them like tiles, so that you can come up with the keys and you place a polish outside so that it can be shining. Okay, the other one, this is usually called butterfly part. When you touch it, it's something like it's rough. Okay, there's a machine that we use to come out with those designs. When we look at the pillar, you see these pillars. We have the mazeras, we have the pebbles and the mazeras. But when you look these mazeras and this one, they are quite different, because these are they have a pattern or they have a measurement, but these are irregular. Yeah. Okay, we have the plants. You can see this is called travelers. It usually protrudes like the leaves.
It looks like the one that's that the banana leaf.
Yeah, it's like banana,
but it's not.
Yeah, it's called travelers. It usually protrudes its leaves like this one.
Okay.
Yeah, we have this one. They are called box plantains. They are usually trimmed. We have this one. It's called duya, but we have different. We have yellow one. We have variegated. We have green one. Yeah, there are so many. So will these plants grow at some point and just become a bit tall? Yeah, it depends with the owner. It might be there, and it is trimmed maybe at 1 feet tall, 2 feet, depending with how the owner wants. Okay. But usually advise them 1 feet tall is enough, because you don't want it to be so bushy. Okay. Because it might be somewhere, maybe pest. They might hide there. Animals and snakes. Yeah. So is this a type of tree? It looks like one. No, this is a flower, but it's like a cypress. Okay. But it usually grows to a certain height to there. It does not grow, because these are they have different types. We have this one. We have Italian. We have lemon cypress. Depends with the one that the owner wants. Okay. But this one is called the American duya. Yeah. So do you come with these plants and then you plant them here, or how do you really go about planting all these things? Okay, we usually go to the nursery, the flower nurseries, and we pick the plants that we want, but we usually buy and then we come and plant. Okay. Yeah. So it means your work can go up to even several months. Do you wait until they are grown so that your work is done? Yeah, they should be established so that the owner can see what that you showed him. He has to see it. So after there, now you can come in and do maintenance and maybe change some plants. But you should be there for a few months. Wow. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. So I think I don't know, my cameraman can also go on this other side. This looks like a tree and it was cut. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that. Probably tell us about it. Okay, now we use there are materials that we use. It looks like a log. Yeah. So you mold it and it becomes like a tree, and then you put a furnish around it so that it can last longer. But we have different types of trees. You can see this one. We have the other one there, and the other at the far end. Yeah. Yeah. So but this is sand and cement. Sand and cement. Yeah. So you've made it look like it's a tree. It's a tree. Then you smear it with the white cement at the top. Then you apply polisher. Okay. So are these things that the owner tells you to do, or is just about your creativity? It's my creativity, because maybe the owner so it was good like that, but you tell them you can do this and this. So it's your creativity. Yeah. That's why I was telling you should have ideas. Of what you can do. Okay. Yeah. And also inside here I can see there's something that you have done. Yeah. Okay, these are marble chips. We use them as part of beautification. They are just like stones, but we have different colors. We have white, gray. It now depends with what the owner wants. This we buy them from our shops there outside. They are called marble chips.
Wow.
Yeah.
This compound is really beautiful. You guys, as you can see, this compound is, so beautiful. Yeah, and most people actually didn't know that these are things that can be done at a very affordable price. And then you talked of a driveway, and you talked about, whatever that you have done over here. You could also talk about that as
Okay,
well.
now these are cabros. We usually have different gauges. Okay, we used the 61. We have 90, 60, 80, and 50. But because light vehicles will be passing here, we use the 61. If it was for heavy duty, we use the 91, maybe at parkings in the petrol stations. Now it depends with the thickness of the cabro. So we use the 61, and this is the colored one. So, but we have some groundwork that we do before we place the cabros.
Is the groundwork now the
Now we can bring the aspect of building, because you have to take the level, you have to bring the hardcore, the soil, and the compaction. So there is a lot of work that is done before you place this the final product, the cabros.
So these are the ones that are called the cabros.
Yeah, these are the cabros, and we have the colored one and the normal one.
Yeah, and if I pick your comments well, you say that it depends with the heaviness of the car.
Yeah, or the type of activities that will be running at the compound.
Okay.
Because this is not a factory. You see, this is a person's compound. So it's only their vehicles that is entering.
So you don't need to put the heavy ones or the thick ones.
We have the 50 one usually is for pathways, but because there is vehicles passing here, so we decided we put the 61.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think we can now move to a very interesting thing here. Somewhere we were sitting in the first session.
Yeah.
So this looks so magnificent.
Yeah.
So probably you could talk to us about what is it really, what is this, and how did you come up with something like this?
Okay, this is a waterfall, and the idea behind it, okay, you are to build it at the far end, but we tried to minimize the space because the space was quite small, so we decided to build something simple but something good. So this is a waterfall, and as you can see, it has different designs. The color depends with what the owner wants, or it reflects the color that is around the compound. So this is a waterfall, and maybe we can start it and see.
Yeah, you can start it. So it's actually an artificial.
Yeah, it's an artificial waterfall, because it's like rocks, but
okay. So
these are things
also
that
artificial rocks.
Yeah, these are artificial. Yeah.
So okay.
So you can see how it's working.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So and the flowers, you can see them.
Wow.
So this usually works. We have a submersible pump.
Okay, you have a pump inside.
So the water just circulates. So there is no need of worrying about water. Yeah, when you feel
I get your point. So the water that flows in is the same that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we have an outlet there. So if the owner wants to clean, you just open and the water will come out.
Wow, this is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So probably, how long does it take to make a waterfall like this one?
Okay, this one, it took only 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks. Everything, even the putting the pipes, the color, and even the electricity part. Because you need to have a plumber, you need to have an electrician, and now the landscaper. Yeah, so they need to work hand in hand, all of them. Yeah.
Wow, this is beautiful. And does it have you can probably just stand over there. Does it have a different budget?
Yeah.
You have to deal with the whole landscape.
Okay. Well, what I was telling you is that when we are doing landscaping, we come and advise the owner. Maybe if you want this one, your budget will be different from the person who wants the groundwork only.
Okay.
Yeah, but it depends with the size of the waterfall. Because we have mini, we have large mini, we have large waterfall. It depends with the size and the size of the place that you want it to be placed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And probably there's a small one. If I only want to build a waterfall at my place only, how much can that roughly cost?
The small one or the big one or the medium?
Small one.
The small one?
Yeah.
You just you just call me and we can discuss that
You
one.
refused to tell me the price of anything.
No, you know, I need to come to your compound and see. I might tell you the price might exceed or it might be low.
Roughly pesa ngapi?
Okay, 50,000.
50,000. I can have a waterfall with 50,000.
Yeah, you can have
Wow.
it. Yeah.
That's great. That's beautiful. So you can turn it off, you can turn it on, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, maybe when you have an event or friends, you just put it on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think there's also something very interesting here.
Yeah.
But these are the things that you had talked about over there.
Yeah, you know, these are mazeras too.
Mazeras.
But the different sizes. Yeah, it's just sizes. Yeah, the creativity. Yeah.
So it's the same material, but you've used it differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice one. So I don't know if there's something else I haven't noticed.
There is mazeras. There is that pathway you can see there.
Oh, okay.
You can see this pathway. Now these are the logs I was telling you about. So when a person comes, might think that you have cut it from there and you place it there.
Yeah, someone would actually think that you've actually cut it, and it's literally a tree.
Yeah, and it's so simple when you are washing. It's so simple to clean it.
Okay.
Now you have your garden there. You do everything. Then you have your footpath here.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
these
like
are mazeras.
these are mazeras.
Yeah, these are mazeras.
So these are the same things that you've used over there, but now you've used them as a paveway.
Yeah, so yes, a footpath. You can use it when you are going on the gardens or going at the back of the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it just looks like it's a creativity. The same material can be used in different ways.
Yeah, in different ways. Yeah, just ideas. Yeah.
Wow.
And the flowers, you can see them.
And also, let's talk about the grass, because you know, this is artificial.
This is natural grass.
This is natural grass.
Yeah, it's called pemba. We have different types of grasses. We have the pemba, we have the Kikuyu grass, we have the arabica. Depends with what the owner wants. Now this is pemba.
Okay.
Yeah. We have another one called Zimbabwe. It's usually variegated at the tip of the leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also all these types of flowers, you come and show the owner what flower they want, and they tell you to
now you
plant
need to
whatever
know
you want.
you need to know this flower does well in a certain point. You don't just come and plant anyhow. You need to know this flower must be here, the other one, something like that. Yeah, and the travelers should be adjacent with the walls. Yeah, okay. Because they usually grow tall.
So si kupanda tu maua kimalamala.
No.
You must know what goes with what.
Yeah.
And also the type of soil you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, we usually use the red soil. You mix it with the urea, and then you plant. Maybe after 2 weeks you can use foliar, the foliar fertilizer. It usually it's a fertilizer that goes through the leaves. Yeah.
Wow. So you actually talked about you know, mixing the soil and everything. For how long can this work take? I mean, you're talking about mixing the soil, planting the flowers and everything.
That's why I was telling you a landscaper should be ready to be there for even months, weeks, months, or even a year.
Wow.
Depending with what the project is about. Yeah.
Okay. So there's something I'm seeing on the wall of the house. Probably my cameraman will also be able to focus on that. Is that part of landscaping, or that's just part of the building?
No, that is part of the building. Ours is from the veranda. You can see the mazera.
This is also mazeras.
Yeah, these are also mazeras. They are one by one. They look like tiles.
They look like tiles, but they are not tiles.
Yeah. Usually you also do them. Even you can see the pillars. The same as I was telling you. Yeah.
Okay, I think we can also focus on the gates. I can see that you've also tried to put something on the gates.
Yeah.
So these are the same. I think you now, up to now, I think you guys, we know what mazera is, we know what pebbles, right?
Yeah. Maybe what I can add here, you have Eurocones. You can see.
Oh, this is a different material.
Yeah, these are different material. These are Eurocones, and they come in different patterns and designs according to what suits you well. And they are the same one that we have put at the outside part.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are Eurocones, mazeras, pebbles, mazeras. Yeah.
So these pebbles, you say that they are usually collected at the river, but you guys have to buy them after.
Yeah, you have to buy. Yeah.
Collected
So
them.
that's a chain from the river, the delivery person to the salesperson. Then we buy them.
Then you buy them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's beautiful. So this gate, apart from the mazeras, pebbles, and the other one, nothing else.
Yeah, but the outside part, there is something that we have done. Maybe we can
go and check.
We can check. I don't know if the gate is open, but yes, we can move outside part and see.
Okay, so guys, as you can see, we're also outside the gate, outside the compound, perhaps, outside the gate. So James, you can also try to explain exactly what you have done. The gate looks beautiful.
Okay, when you look here, you see we have used the same materials but different designs.
Yeah.
When you look this one, this looks like a diamond. These are mazeras. Then we have the fiber, the artificial rock that I was telling you. We have the pebbles. We have now the Eurocons that I was telling you. If you look at them, they have different colors all the way up to the far end of the compound. So this is another design, but the same materials.
The same material but different designs. Creativity.
Yeah, that's
creativity,
what.
guys.
And even if you look at the other side, we have also a diamond, but there is a gate at the center. So, yeah.
Wow.
So it's about creativity.
Material at the middle.
No, that is part of building. So there are people who mold them to be that way. So when we come, we try and do something different. Yeah, but that's part of the building. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we have exhausted everything, or there's something we've left out.
No, I think we have explained everything according to this compound. These are the things that we have done, but we'll still, because we are. That's why I was telling you we usually stay even for a year, because we still have some other pending projects that we are doing maybe in future.
Okay. I will be just telling us about the work as the owner of the compound. How do you feel? Do you feel like the work was done according to your satisfaction? Kazi ilifanywa vile ulikuwa unatarajia ama kazi iko vipi?
Kazi ilifanywa vizuri na ikafanywa kulingana na matarajio yetu.
Ni wewe ndio ulimwambia plant hizi plants zote ama zingine ni yeye ndio alifanya na creativity yake? Kulienda aje?
Sana sana ni yeye alikuja na creativity yake. Juu sisi ni pahali tuliona amefanya kazi na tukapendezwa na kazi yake. Sasa tukamtafuta, akakuja tukamuonyesha compound. Alafu sasa tukamwambia vile tunataka, sasa tukamwachia kazi akafanya na tumependezwa na kazi yake.
Hapo mbeleni ulikuwa unajua kitu kama hii ina exist, mambo kama haya ya kubeautify the compound? Ulikuwa umeisikia mahali pengine ama hiyo ndio ilikuwa mara yako ya kwanza?
Wakati tuliona kule alikuwa ametengeneza, tuliongea na yeye, tukamwambia tungetaka kuona ile kazi nyingine unafanya. Sasa akatutumia picha na tukaona kazi yake ni mzuri. Alafu sasa sisi tukampea kazi akatufanyia na amefanya kazi mzuri sana.
Okay. Na kitambo ulikuwa unajua kama kubeautify hivi compound ni kitu yenye unaweza taka kufanya maybe kwenye utajenga, ama ni kitu yenye ulikuja kufikiria tu juzi after amekuonyesha picha?
Ni kitu nimekuja kufikiria. Wakati sasa tuliona ile kazi amefanya, sasa tukaangalia tukaona hata sisi tunaweza fanya compound yetu iwe hivyo.
Okay. So mtu wako nyumbani na maybe angetaka pia compound yako, by the way ni rembo sana, tumefurahia. So mtu wako nyumbani maybe na angetaka kufanywa kazi kama hii, wewe umeshafanywa kazi kama hiyo, ungemwambia aje?
Ningemwambia hii kazi ni mzuri, compound inaonekana ikiwa mzuri. Kwa hivyo watu wapende kurembeshwa compound zao.
Na ni expensive ama si sana? Ama ni ya watu ambao wana pesa peke yake?
Hapana, si ya watu wako na pesa. Unajua mtu unajipanga, hata unaweza fanya hii kazi pole pole. Si lazima ati uplani kila kitu na kila kitu ifanyike wakati huo. Unaweza jipanga pole pole, anakuja anafanya hapa, mnaenda the next step, mpaka hiyo kazi inamalizika.
Wow, asante sana.
Karibu.
Madam Esther, asante pia kwa kutukaribisha kwa compound yako.
Karibuni.
Na msikilizaji na mtazamaji wa runinga yetu amefurahia sana.
Asante.
Asante.
Hata mimi nimefurahia kwa vile mmetutembelea. Na nimefurahia kwa ile kazi tumefanyiwa katika compound yetu. Asante.
Asante sana.